there was a man who sought the sheriff. But we're not him. We're just a courier. Welcome back. Last stream it was all, well, shit. For lack of better words. Things went down the tubes very, very quickly out in Dubai. So this time, we're gonna change it up and take it down to New Vegas in the Mojave Wasteland. I have been playing the bejesus out of this game lately for reasons. I am just inexplicably fixated on it. I always jump from one to another. This is the latest and greatest. Trust me, it has nothing to do with the Fallout TV show. That is garbage. Instead, I'm just here because it's a good game. What more could you need? And also the fact that this game, coincidentally, happens to be $1 on Steam, or $5 if you want this game, and all the DLCs that come with it. I recommend getting all the DLCs with it, because there's a lot of stuff that you miss out on without it, if you're so inclined to visit those DLCs. We'll get into that later, though. You know, that moon isn't even blue in the slightest, so I consider that to be false advertising. Wait, 2025? Shit! Missed opportunity to do this game last year. That's not a blue moon, damn it! That's as white as it gets. Ugh. There's Gamora. The tops. That's not... Is it? No, I think it is actually how it's laid out, but the strip is divided into multiple different... Oh, yeah. Yes, you do get to dress as this guy. Yes, you do get to get that kind of weapon. No, you can't go up there. I don't even know if that sign is even there. But, yes, you do get to dome some fiends if you're so inclined. And we'll be doing a lot of that, I wager. Ooh, who could these people be? It's the Legion. Not to be confused with my Legion, because these guys are a bunch of... I don't even want to go there, to be honest.
War. War never changes.
Ain't that the truth?
When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults.
Yeah, but I'm not from Vault 11.
When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies.
I'm not a great con either. Those guys are glorified raiders.
As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs.
Did you find out why Roblox banned you? Bold of you to assume I still even give two shits about that game at this point.
Of the Mojave Desert.
But no. No, I did
They
not.
returned with tales of a
And I never will.
untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR
The stream elements bot is running. Now it's a party.
To occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition.
Water. Lots and
Across
lots
the
of
Colorado,
water.
another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves, forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion.
That's a bunch of bull.
4 years had passed since
Get
the
it?
Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn. Training drums beat.
There's no one there.
Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired
That's
by
me.
the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip.
Never made it there.
What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
It always has to take a turn for the worse.
Got what you were after.
Otherwise there'd be no story.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig?
What a class act he is.
You've made your last delivery, kid.
Eh.
Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
That guy with the mohawk is a little too excited about watching me getting shot in the face. Indeed, though. Rest in peace, Matthew Perry, voice of Benny. Alright. And now, we awaken to a DLC alert. And another one. And another one.
You're awake. How about that?
And another one, just for good measure. Yeah, this is one of the downsides to having all those DLCs. It's good to know that I've got them, but a little annoying that I keep getting these pop-ups in the middle of the intro.
Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
My name is Hank J. Wimbledon.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell.
I don't remember asking for your opinion what my name should be.
I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
That's what Hank J. Wimbledon looks like? No. No. We gotta do better than that. Surely. Let's, randomize a little bit. And stop. Am I having a minute, or is that exactly the same as I started? But boom. I guess that looks something like a Hank J. Wimbledon to me. What kind of thing do we want here? High riser, bedraggle, blastback. Yeah, punked. Hank's not really a mohawk. Technically, he doesn't have any hair. But, well, certainly not that. That's just hideous. Buzz cut, shaggy suave, pterosaur, punked, warhawk, unsettler. Not too bad. We'll do blastback. Why not? Android Stunner's here. Welcome. Hair color. We got bleached, brown, chocolate, platinum, corn silk, suede. Nah, fuck all that. We're just gonna make it. Yeah. Like. That. More blue. Oh god, that's horrible. No offense to Tari, but I don't see me running that. There. That's a good blue. And facial hair. I don't know why. I don't hate it. I really don't hate it. I'm gonna have to keep that in the back of my head. Otherwise, got rough beard. That's not too bad. Goatee, beatnik, mutton stash, shaggy sideburns, soul patch. Gettysburg, what else? Swashbuckler, ladies' man, Machiavellian, Touch of Soul, Tire Track, Comrade, Manchurian, Doom Rider, Simulaton, me, not quite me, me, You know what? Big Beard it is. I agree. That's the way to go.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room?
Yeah, sure. I can.
Figure tester machine there.
Medic!
Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
Go as fast as I damn well please. How about it like that?
Been good so far.
Also, I'm gonna steal all your shit if you don't mind. I'm just gonna... Anything in here? Yeah, I'll take all that. And that.
Quick if you get back all your faculties.
And that, and that, and that. Some Sunset Sarsaparilla. Can't actually do any chemistry or repair because we haven't done the special stats yet, which we are going to right now. Well, I know I don't want any... Oh, wait, that's endurance. I don't want any charisma, so that can go away. Intelligence. That's good, actually. Agility. Luck. Oh, 9 points remaining, right. We need luck. We need agility. We need intelligence. Balls. Okay, I guess we can sacrifice a little agility. Endurance. Yeah, we need endurance. That's the big ticket right there. Well, I know I need endurance. I think we can get rid of a little bit of agility. And get some more intelligence. I kind of want more strength than agility for now. 7 luck is fine. That looks alright to me. Let's go.
Huh. Must be some frontal lobe damage.
Yeah, he always says that when you, Nope, still can't fix that. Still can't do that.
Them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dog's still barking.
Yeah, I'll sit. Yep. What? Glitches!
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Train.
House.
Burglarize.
Night.
Shroud.
Bandit.
Reasonable.
Light.
Dark.
Mother.
Human shield.
Sometimes when you do a test like this, you learn more than you was hoping for, and I reckon that ain't always the best. But I guess maybe it explains a thing or two about your predicament.
I don't remember asking you about my current predicament.
I have a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
Yeah, right.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
I don't know.
I'm always fixing to be the center of attention.
No,
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
wouldn't say that.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
I don't think that... I mean, Hank certainly would, so...
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
I see a shadow in a door frame.
Okay. How about this one?
I see a priceless work of art.
Last one.
2 bears high-fiving, but that's not an option, so... A light and darkness, I guess.
Well, that's all she have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
The evaluation with Doc Mitchell will give you a little estimate of what he thinks would be your best tag skills. And this doesn't actually look that bad. That said, I'm going to take science off because we have enough science for now, I think. Melee. I want lockpick. That's what I want. And I think I'm going to take melee off and put speech on. That looks fine. Do we want unarmed? Yeah, we want unarmed. Get that going in the right direction off the bat. And now we're done.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
And the two traits that I want are going to be skilled, which gives me +5 to every skill, but minus 10% experience from levels gained. That's not really that big of a deal. And we're going to take good-natured, because that gives me +5 to barter, medicine, repair, science, and speech, but -5 to all my combat skills, which is perfectly fine.
Alright, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Alright, let's go back in here. We're going to repair the SMG. We're going to make some drugs. And we're going to talk to you.
Here, these are yours. It was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find the next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults and made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
Thanks for patching me up, Doc.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Nah, we're not going to do hardcore mode. Hardcore is just more to worry about, which I really don't enjoy. It's a little... We're going to steal all this. Incidentally, stealing here isn't actually stealing because these aren't marked as owned for whatever reason. Buffalo gourd seeds, you never know. Anything else worth taking in here? I think we've got just about everything for now. I will take the 20 gauge rounds and the sexy sleepwear. Giggity. What else do we need here? I think that's pretty much... Ooh, atomic cocktail. That's great to have. Okay. That should be us ready to go. Welcome to Good Springs. You've gotten a fragmented signal on your Pip-Boy, a coded transmission of some sort, with a sad, jazzy undercurrent that makes your head hurt. As far as you can tell, it appears to be an invitation to the midnight science fiction feature at the Mojave Drive-In. Please arrive early to catch the trailers. Your Pip-Boy has received a signal, coordinates that lead to the canyon wreckage west of Prim. Following the coordinates are the words, Courier 6. It's signed Ulysses. That's Lonesome Road. Your Pip-Boy has picked up a radio broadcast from the Happy Trails Caravan Company. They're looking for one more member for an expedition to Zion Valley. That's Honest Hearts. And that's Victor.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Well, thanks for digging me out of that grave.
Don't mention it.
how did you happen to find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Do you know who those men were who attacked me?
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
I've never seen a robot like you before.
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
And how did you end up in Good Springs?
I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
Alright. Take care, Victor.
Happy trails!
Victor's voice actor is just a pleasure to listen to. Any excuse I can get to listen to that, I will take. Oh. The ongoing conflict in the Mojave wasteland has kicked weapon manufacturers into high gear. All major and minor weapon dealers in the region are rolling in new weapons, ammunition types, and modifications. Head to your nearest participating vendor to peruse the merchandise. That's Gunrunner's arsenal. I'll take the bobby pins. The shot glass is useless. So our first stop is going to be over here in the school. And you may notice that, unlike screenshots you may have seen of this game, there's no yellow tint filter. And that's because of the Sierra Madre grand opening. Your Pip-Boy has picked up a radio broadcast inviting you to the grand opening of the Sierra Madre Casino. No, it's actually because I've installed the Clarity mod, which gets rid of the tint filter, because this game looks so much nicer without it. What do I have for weapons here? Yes, I know about that. I know about that. And I know about ammo. The Gunrunner's arsenal gives me a bunch of free stuff. It gives me the broad machete, the mercenary's grenade rifle, and 20 grenades for it. Sturdy caravan shotgun, 10 throwing spears, the weathered 10mm pistol. And for apparel, I get the armored Vault 13 jumpsuit, which I think we're going to put on right away. The lightweight leather armor. Lightweight metal armor. Pre-war hat that I just nicked off of Doc Mitchell. We're going to put that on for the extra perception. Sexy sleepwear I also stole from him. Trable riding armor. And the Vault 21 jumpsuit is what you start with, which gives you +2 melee, +2 speech. We don't really need that right now, but we do need is a Kniffy. Yeah, these mantis nymphs are a little annoying, but they are not going to be any... You can even... Well, you're supposed to be able to. These are the kinds of critters you could just jump on and step on and they would die. Oh, this one. Yeah, piss off. Yeah, these guys are nothing. I'm gonna try to avoid using the Gunrunner's arsenal stuff if I can help it. Aside from the armor, I guess. But, ooh, Salesman Weekly. I'll take that. I'll try to hold off on using that, especially the grenade launcher, because that's just busted. That's just Disc 1 nuke right there, and I have no interest in making it that easy for myself. Which also reminds me that I don't really have any plans to bring companions with me either, unless I really need them for a quest or something, because I know how lockpicking works, because bringing a companion, even if you have minimum charisma, is just, yeah. Oh, now that I've opened the safe, there's no, can't hack the terminal anymore, so that's a little bit of experience I missed out on. Not a big deal. There are other ways to get experience. We're not going to be bringing companions along unless I feel like I really need them or want them, or bring them along for the companion quests, so don't count on me relying on the Boone-Eddie power combo tag team duo, because that's just gonna eliminate all the difficulty and how little there's going to be by the time I get the good build going here. This is Victor's shack. He's got a bunch of stuff in here that he's not really going to need, so we're just going to take that off his hands. Alright, I think that's everything worth taking. Maybe the fishing batteries, but... And get used to seeing you take a sip from your trusty Vault 13 canteen a lot. Alright. Scouted that out. We scouted out the school. Now, the way this game wants you to handle things is you do stuff here in Goodsprings, you help the locals out, deal with the powder gangers, and then you make your way from here down this way to Prim, which is down here somewhere, right over here. And then down here is the Mojave outpost. You pass through Nipton, up through Novak, yada yada yada, so you can make your way to New Vegas. Let's just say we're not doing that. We're going to play this completely wrong, so to speak. And to that end, we're going to start by going up to the Goodsprings Cemetery. And we're going to be doing a lot of back and forth here, so bear with me. And bear with this rather slow movement speed. I didn't install a sprint mod. Probably should have, but depending on how I do things, there are other ways I can handle that. Also, there's a good reason you don't want to take that road north, because that way are cazadors. Cazadors, for those who don't know, are big, deadly, evil, murderous bee things that sting you and poison you. It's nasty. And I almost forgot that there's... What Raven? Distinctive cigarette butt. I'm actually going to nip on back down to Goodsprings and head south to Goodsprings Source, because there's a shovel down there. And I want that shovel so I can go dig out those graves. And there may be a few of these that I haven't. And there may be some stuff in the houses that I might want to pilfer. Apparently nobody lives here, so I could steal... Oh, a BB gun. Yeah, sure, why not? And buff out for free? BB for free? Why not? Sunset sarsaparilla bottles. Don't really need those right now. Nobody lives in there, so there's nothing really valuable. What I'm doing is hunting around for things I could probably use. Anytime you see something red, that means you're stealing it. And you lose karma, which is bad because... actually, it's really, really easy to get your karma back. But right now, I'm going to steal that because that's a skill book. In this game, you got skill books and magazines. Skill books will give you a permanent stat boost of +3, +4 if you take the comprehension perk, and skill books will give you... Nope, just a shot glass. Skill books will give you +10 temporary experience, which is useful. I think I get the feeling that they did that to play off of the... Anything in here that I didn't take? To play off of the sensation of reading a magazine turning you into a temporary armchair expert on whatever subject you're reading about. Whereas the books... Permanent? You may not get as much out of them, but you do get something much more worthwhile. Now down here, we got Goodsprings Source, and somewhere nearby should be a shovel. Aha! Just what I'm looking for. Perfect. Now we're going to go back to Goodsprings Cemetery. And we're going to see what's in these graves. 12 gauge rounds, that's good. Bottle caps, good. 22 LR, maybe if I want to break down ammo and make new ammo. Otherwise, that's not super useful to me. Did I get everything worth getting up here? Did I miss any graves? Did I get this one yet? I feel like I might have missed one. Looks like I got them all. Except that one. Hydra could be useful. We'll take that. And we're going to pick some Brock flowers. Is that the only Brock flower here? Suppose it is. Okay. Keep out. Bitch, I do what I want. Ah, rebuild character. Why not? This is fine. And we're gonna do what we did before. Go down, endurance up, strength up. Okay. This is still fine, I think. Do I want to swap unarmed for something else, though? 22 unarmed is still good. Do I want to change that to sneak? And get that going in the right direction? Honestly, I think I do. We can get unarmed up and take skilled and good-natured again. Okay, let's go. Skills. Yeah, I'm taking advantage of a little exploit there. If you rebuild your character and you take skilled and good-natured again, you get a boost to all those skills again. Which is fun. Now we're going to go over here. If I go too far to the north, we're going to run into rad scorpions, which I'm not really equipped to deal with just yet. As we're about to demonstrate right here, right now. Rad scorpion is chasing me, and I do not want to deal. But it is fast, so it might actually... Oh, God. Okay, this could get ugly. If I just ignore them, they'll run away and give up and go bother someone else. We are not ready to deal with rad scorpions at this early stage, I don't think. So instead, we're going to come on over here to Yangtze Memorial, where there's some more potential good stuff in these graves. And this hollowed out rock. That will help. Oh, wow, there's a lot of good stuff in here. Nothing in there, and nothing in there. Alright. Ooh, I don't think I've ever noticed this before. Some good stuff in here. I'll take that, and that, and that. Future weapons today. Don't think the plunger is helpful. Don't think the camera helps. Scalpel, stimpack, varmint rifle. Those might be useful. Now, if we go too far north, we're going to run into Deathclaw territory in Quarry Junction. And we're certainly not ready for that. So we're just going to do something... I hope that's a coyote that saw me and not a Deathclaw. I don't know, because I can't actually see it on my radar. I just know that I'm in danger from something. Ah. You see that over there? That's the NCR Correctional Facility. That will be a future destination, I think. Pack Brahmin doesn't really have anything helpful on it, except beer. Alright. I think I'm going to go over that way just so I can mark the prison on the map, if nothing else. I got a few places I want to stop on my journey, and this is going to be one of them, just to mark it out. Assuming there's nothing that's going to kill me on the way. I'm not useless, but I want to be careful about... Yeah, these dogs are a little aggressive. As long as you stay away from them, they won't bother you. Yes, I did commit grave robbery, didn't I? Or Hank committed grave robbery. If you're expecting a full-blown roleplay of Hank J. Wimbledon from Madness Combat, you're in for disappointment, because I have no real plans of doing that. Now that we've marked the correctional facility on the map, we can keep going where we need to go. I'm just trying to get my bearings here as to where exactly I want to go. And where I want to go is this way, I think, yeah? Yeah. What we're going to be doing here is, instead of doing the long way around all the way through Prim and all that nonsense, we will go down there in a moment, but I'm actually going to make a beeline straight up toward New Vegas. And if shit goes tits up, which there's always a possibility of happening, I'm not going to be completely screwed because I've got myself a stealth boy in case I need to hide like a bitch, in case any Deathclaws spot me or something. So now we found Hidden Valley. This is one of our stops on our little journey. We're not going in there, but we are going to use this to bypass Quarry Junction, Sloan, the area north of Sloan, and just... the bark scorpions are not that big a deal. In fact, you could just piss off. Well, that went pretty well. Did I land a crit on that guy, or was he just that? I don't know, but he's dead now. That's Scorpion Gulch, I'm pretty sure. Alright, who wants it? Oh. More bark scorpions. We're just gonna do this so that it stops bothering me about vats. Bark scorpions are not especially deadly, but the poison effect from their venom is annoying to deal with. I think I could actually go through this way. Bark scorpions are not super deadly, but they are annoying. Rad scorpions, on the other hand, those things you gotta watch out for. And right over here, we are going to make our way through a little bit of radiation. This was probably a mistake. What's this over here? 10mm pistol. 9 iron, why not? Charmer outfit, why not? Alright, we got some centaurs. Centaurs are not the biggest deal in the world, but I'd still rather not have to deal with them. And shotguns, as you can see, not especially potent, except when they are. Jesus Christ. Well, hey, as long as I'm here, right? Might as well rack up a little bit of experience. Ah, it's Mo. That is the unique centaur. You see, these things are a complete non-issue. That said, I'd like to be doing a little more than just tickle them, so... Perhaps these guys are a little tougher than I gave them credit for. Let's see if the varmint rifle's any better. How about the tire iron? Ow. Back it up, back it up. What do we have? I'm gonna take some Sunset Sarsaparilla. Crazy as it may seem, I'm actually doing a little bit of a self-imposed challenge and using... There we go. It's one. And using I'm going to be using stim packs as little as I can, because I want to see just how much I can get away with using healing items. Which means, yes, I will be investing some skill points into survival. Survival is slept on, honestly. It's more useful than you might imagine. And with that, Mo is dead. And we've already leveled up. Cool. What do we want to do? Let's see. I'm gonna get melee weapons in the right direction and unarmed. Barter I also want going the right way. That looks fine. Alright, so we've got Swift Learner. Not really that useful. I don't want to level up that quickly, counterintuitive as it may seem. We got Retention. Don't think I'm going to do that. Lady Killer. It's fine, I guess, but Intense Training lets you add a special point. I think I'll save that for later. Confirmed Bachelor. You get unique dialogue options when dealing with men, and, well, I'm just going to put it this way. I'm not gay, but 10% is 10%. That's going to come in right handy, I think. And we can even take some Brotherhood armor. We can't wear it because we don't have power armor training. But you never know. A couple laser rifles, too. I might need buff out if I'm gonna carry all this crap with me. What if I take the buff out? +2 strength, is that enough? Not quite. So we still need to do something here. I'll take the iguana on a stick. I'll take the... what do I want to take? No more Sunset Sarsaparilla. I'm trying to knock down my weight a little bit if I can help it. Laser pistol. Boxing gloves are... You know what? I'm never going to use the boxing gloves. Let's just ditch those. Let's see if we can get out of here. Oh, got another centaur. Alright, come at me. Yep, pathetic. Centaurs are useless, so don't need to worry about that. Now we need to get out of here and get our way up to Black Mountain, because that's our next step. Ah, another bark scorpion. Wonderful.
This is a dangerous place.
Oh, hi, Neil.
I suggest you turn back. There's nothing good waiting for you further on.
What makes this a dangerous place?
You must have heard a radio broadcast.
Nope.
Why a human would follow her information here is beyond me, unless you didn't listen very closely. The voice on the radio belongs to Tabitha, the supreme commander of Black Mountain, or as she calls it, the state of Utopia. She took control of this place almost 2 years ago. The super mutants here do whatever she says, and she says humans are to be killed on sight.
Uh-huh. What sort of trouble should I expect if I head up then?
The road is a series of switchbacks up to the peak. There are 3 blockades plus patrols. Sneaking past them would be difficult. Just before the peak is a kind of shanty village. More second gens there. And then there's Tabitha's compound, heavily guarded by her knight.
Okay. Thanks for the warning, but I can take care of myself.
Yes, I hear that sometimes. And then I never see the people who said it again.
Ah, you worry too much. We're gonna go down this way so we can find Neil's... Oh, no, we're not going that way then. There's a super mutant over there. So we're just gonna go this way. Okay, we discovered Black Mountain. There's a couple ways we could handle this. And what I'd like to do to handle it is not deal with any of these super mutants. Oh, that's a weird glitch. It's not often I see it go blue and still be caution, but God, I'm getting irradiated like a mother here, aren't I? There is a trick I could use to skip all this entirely, and it's certainly tempting, but if I can do it without, that'd be a little more interesting, I think. Just make sure I don't run into any super mutants. You really don't want to be coming up this way at night, because that's when the Nightkin are out with their stealth boys. You never see them coming until it's too late, unless you can actually spot the shimmering. Okay. And just like that, we have made it past Black Mountain without running into any super mutants. One close call, but I'm surprised we made it, to be honest. Just careful, careful on the way down. I'm trying to see if I can mark a few more locations while I'm out here. Yeah, probably not. The NCR safe house is around here somewhere. Just don't know where exactly. That's fine. We're just going to keep on booking it forward. Full steam ahead. And eventually we will make it past the worst of it. Yeah. See, now we're at Repcon HQ, where there are Deathclaws around, but no Deathclaws here. So we're going to be safe for a little bit. Still, you never know whether there's going to be a Deathclaw wandering around. So gotta watch out for that. We found Repcon HQ. That's good. But we're not going in there yet. Instead, we're going to keep on keeping on and keep on going north. And hope that we don't run into any Deathclaws on the way. Need to be very careful. Where am I going? Yeah, we're going to stay on the highway, I think. Effectively, we're taking the speedrunner's route to get to New Vegas here. Oh, there goes the buff out. Shit. Alright. We're going to need more buff out then. Because the plan is to just sell off this stuff that I don't need if I can help it. I don't know how long the buff out's going to last, but hopefully long enough to get over here and... see what kind of stuff these guys have. Show me what you have for sale.
Sure thing. Anything else I can do for you?
Yeah, he's got dick for caps. That's... I will take the Brahmin steak, because that'll give me a little bit of extra strength. I don't need this. I don't need the binoculars. Oh, piss. Well, you can have the pistol, whatever.
Give me a shot.
Goodbye. And you...
You need water? I got water. Clean and fresh. Straight from Lake Mead. If you're low on caps, I've also got slightly irradiated wasteland water. A little fallout never killed anybody.
Uh-huh. Show me what you got for sale.
Glad to do it.
She's got purified water and dirty water. Can she... She can take the lightweight metal armor, but... Okay. If I do that... And then... What else do I want to do? I don't need the 9 iron. Broad machete. Get rid of the grenade rifle, just get rid of that temptation. Don't need the shotgun, it's not going to help me. Damn. That's good enough.
Give me a shout if you need anything else. Until next time.
Alright, that'll give me a little bit of extra space in my inventory at least, which is certainly a good thing. Now we're just going to keep on going up the road. I have dick for caps. That's fine. There are ways we can get more caps, but we will worry about that when we get that far. Because New Vegas means casinos, and casinos means gambling. And gambling, with decent enough luck, I think you see where this is going. Let's see where it is. I at least want to mark off the New Vegas Medical Clinic on my map. If we can find the Crimson Caravan Company, then we found the medical clinic, because those are right next to each other. Wow, the sun's actually setting. I've been out all day. Well, we found another place to mark on the map. I think this is Aerotech? Yes, it is. Aerotech Office Park. Just in case we want to come back to that later on. And here we have the NCR Sharecropper Farm. So that's another location to mark. Tales of Chivalry will give me a boost to my melee, which could be helpful in future. If not, I'd at least like to keep one magazine on me for souvenirs. There's the Sharecropper Farm, which means the medical clinic shouldn't be far away. Boxing Times gives me a boost to unarmed. What else? Where do we go? Medical clinic shouldn't be that far if the... Ooh, switchblade could be helpful. At least for repair fodder or something like that. I know the clinic is here somewhere. That's Camp McCarran over there. Oh. Or is that New Vegas? Aha! The gun runners. That could come in handy. So now we know the gun runners are here. Hello. Incidentally...
Welcome, sir or madam. Do you wish to purchase something?
Show me what you have for sale.
I am ready to process our transaction.
I don't need the binoculars. I don't need the laser rifle. Don't need the caravan shotgun. Don't need the throwing spears. God damn it. Well, what else do you have that I could take off your hands? Let's see. Some of the stuff is real expensive, like two-step goodbye. That's a really potent power fist. Or is that a displacer glove variant? Either, or ballistic fist, something like that. Either way, it's of no interest to me right now. Get rid of the 10mm pistol and the broad machete. What can we do then, if anything? Ripper? Could be fun. But then we need to get rid of something else. Apparel. Oh yeah, the Brotherhood armor. We definitely don't need that, so that can piss off. Alright, I'll take Ripper. Why not? Could be fun. Yeah, that seems good. Bye-bye. So now that I found this, I know that the Crimson Caravan Company is not that far away. And neither is the gate to Freeside. You find Freeside, you find the Strip. So that's Freeside, one of the gates into there. And that's the Crimson Caravan Company right there. Which means we can go this way, and then we can go find the medical clinic. It's Crimson Caravan Company discovered, and the medical clinic is over this way. We don't have the caps for it just yet, But what we do have is a lot of luck. Which means we can go into the Atomic Wrangler and get the caps that we'll need to purchase some implants. And there goes the buff out. That's fine, we are still under capacity, so back to east, the Freeside's east gate. And we're gonna go in here. Then we're gonna go say hello to Mick and Ralph. Ah, I've also got another mod that adds a bunch of additional fast travel locations for everyone's convenience, because I really don't feel like jumping around everywhere and having to faff around, wandering around the strip and... Yo.
Welcome to Mick and Ralph's. If you need guns, I'm your man. For general supplies and other services, see my partner Ralph.
Do you have any special items for sale?
Why? You work for one of the casinos?
No.
In that case, yes I do. Follow me.
I will follow you. Bada boom.
Like I always say, a polite society is an armed society.
Yes, it is. Thank you. Now, if you could just, not see me. Just not see me. Stop being so perceptive and stop seeing me. Go away. Because I want... Aha! Okay. We got what we came for. And the blasted dogs. Don't mind the dogs. They will, Oh. Don't mind these guys either. No, you're not. Get back here. Oh my god, my agility.
This is hopeless.
Get back here. No, you're not. You're dead. Ooh, spiked knuckles could help. It would also help if my folks downstairs would shut the dogs up, but... I think they've calmed down. Sorry about that. The dogs are very, protective of their turf.
I'm out of here.
Yep, you're out of here, alright. Don't you run from me.
This is hopeless.
Yep. You shouldn't have picked a fight you couldn't win. Bonk. Oh, how you tire me out. Ha ha ha. Ooh, a sheriff's hat. And a Wasteland Wanderer outfit. That could be helpful. Alright, we're gonna take the sheriff's hat instead. And the Wasteland Wanderer outfit we will fix with the Brahmin skin outfit. Agility +1, endurance +1. Could come in handy. But the sexy sleepwear isn't even needed anymore, because now I've got naughty nightwear, which is even better. It gives me +10 speech and +1 luck. So if I need a speech boost... Ha 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 ha! Yeah, 100 stealth. Gotta love it. We're just gonna go around and mark a few more locations so I don't have to keep going back to them, like old Mormon Fort here. Okay, maybe not. Fine. Don't do that. Little. Maybe because I figured so close to the gate here. That's just my best guess. But we're gonna take this so we can. And there go the dogs again. Again, I do apologize for this. Dogs will be dogs. If I go inside, will that work? Oh, it does. Okay, cool. So once I'm inside, now it's marked. Oh yeah, and we got these. These are Mojave Express drop boxes. Can be used to deliver items to any Mojave Express drop box you've discovered. Once you find one, just activate it and you'll be able to use that location to send a received item. There's one in Good Springs, but I completely forgot to actually go there. Oh, this is real nice. All these locations I've got marked here. This is going to make life a lot easier for fast traveling. I don't really like that it, fucking criers. I don't like that it gives you experience for each of these, but that's a minor complaint, I guess. Alright. We're going to go in here to the Atomic Wrangler so we can get a little something done.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. What can I get you?
Nothing actually.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. We're going to put on the naughty nightwear. And it is indeed very naughty. What else we got? I want to check my skills. I got speech is 43. Kind of wonder. Is it 50 or is it? What if I pop? What have I got? I got whiskey. Let's drink some whiskey.
Welcome back. What can I get you?
Anything? Do you have any work you need done?
We've got the basics covered, but now you mention it, we have had unusual requests from some of our wealthier customers. If you can recruit escorts to match these customers' proclivities, I'd be willing to pay you finder's fees.
What sort of proclivities are we talking about?
Our wealthiest client has a thing for ghouls, a thing for cowboys. Wants an escort who can satisfy both fetishes. Plenty of customers have said they'd be willing to pay extra for a suave talker, someone who can fake the boyfriend experience real good. And then there's these disgusting robot fetishists you may have heard about. Well, those creeps want a sex bot. If you ever run across a sex bot, not that I'd ever want one within 100 feet of me, but I gotta be a businessman about it.
I expect 100 caps minimum for each candidate I bring in.
Just don't rough up the merchandise before delivery. You break it, you bought it.
Surely these escorts are critical to your business. How about double?
Okay, you got yourself a deal. Find escorts to fill the positions, and I'll pay double.
Excellent. I'll see if I run across any suitable candidates.
Just direct them to the Wrangler. I'll pay you when they show up.
Cool.
Yep.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. What can I get you?
Let's see if I can do this. Do you have any work you need done around here?
I have some work I need handled. Back before we instituted the caps up front rule, we used to allow customers tabs. Well, needless to say, a few customers snuck out without paying their bills. We need someone to collect. The job would pay a percentage.
What kind of caps we talking here?
If you bring all their debts back, we'll give you a cut of each. 25% is more than fair. It would add up to 150 caps if you bring them all in.
Hey, I'm doing a lot of work. I'm doing all the work here. 50-50 and I'm game.
Alright, 50-50 it is. But you better bring back all of the caps. If we hear you crossed us, the next bounty hunter will be coming for you.
That's a lie. Sounds good. You got yourself a deal.
Great. There are 3 people who need to be tracked down. A real mixed basket of fruits. Their names are Grex, Santiago, and Lady Jane.
That's all for now then.
Anything else you need?
That's it.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. We're gonna talk to you.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. Looking to exchange?
Yes, I'd like to exchange caps for chips. I don't think I have any NCR money at the moment.
How many chips would you like?
I'll take 1,000 chips for 1,000 caps.
Here's your chips. Is there anything else I can help you with?
That's all.
Enjoy your stay at the Atomic Wrangler.
Now, let's make some Muna money. So what we're going to do is just double down over and over. We need to get as 21 or as close to 21 as possible. Which means double down. Hey, look at that, I got blackjack. And the dealer has to draw to 16 and stand on all 17s, which means double down. Anytime you see in the corner, you feel lucky, That means the game just fudged things in your favor. Ah. Oh, it worked. Dealer went bust. Oops.
Try your hand up.
Alright. Do I do it? No, I'm just gonna stay on that. There's a chance I would have gotten an ace, but I didn't want to go that hard. Break even. Better than losing money. This gets a little tedious because you find yourself just mindlessly mashing W to double down every other time. Almost every other time. Hello, hand man. It's not a great hand. But I won because the dealer went bust.
Blackjack.
Yep, we're just going to keep on going. That's not what I wanted. But that works. Ooh, ace in the face. I like it. Good enough. This is where the luck comes in. If you have a good enough luck stat, the game will actually start cheating in your favor when you play blackjack. It doesn't help you win every time, but usually it's often enough that you will make bank and just hit the jackpot limit sooner or later. And yes, there is a jackpot limit. Under no other circumstances would I ever double down on 19, but... like I said, under no other circumstances would I double down on 19, but when I've got max luck, usually it's worth the gamble. And if it's not, doesn't matter. You'll get that money back sooner or later anyway. Nice. Okay. And that's the jackpot limit. Now we get to apply more skill points. I think I want a little more in barter. Just a little. The more you get into barter, the better off you'll be at the shops, because with low barter, you are selling for less and paying more, which means you're pretty much getting scammed by all the vendors with low barter skill. We're not going to worry about guns for the moment. Speech, I want to keep going in the right direction. Survival, I want going in the right direction. Guns wouldn't hurt getting in the right direction. More sneak, more speech. That looks fine. And yeah, I've got a mod that gives me a perk at every level, which is going to be nice. This game is a nice little power trip. And since I want a little more agility so I don't have all those problems, we're going to put it into that. Hey. Now we're going to go to the New Vegas Medical Clinic. Right over here. And we're going to spend 4,000 caps to get an intelligence implant.
Welcome to the New Vegas Medical Clinic. I'm a fully qualified physician and can fix whatever is wrong with you for a reasonable fee. If you've got the caps, I've also got several implants available to enhance your physical attributes.
What kind of implants do you have available?
I have several basic implants available that can enhance your physical abilities, make you faster, smarter, stronger, that sort of thing. I've also got two much more expensive implants. One's a subdermal implant that will make you more resistant to damage. The other implant induces a mild regenerative effect. Your wounds will practically heal before your eyes.
I'd like to buy an implant.
One other thing I forgot to mention. Your body may be able to handle only a limited number of implants. The healthier you are, the more implants I'll be able to give you. Now, what surgery are you considering?
When she says the healthier you are, the more implants you get, she's talking about endurance. If you want to get all the implants from her, you need a minimum of 8 endurance. But we're going to take intelligence, because intelligence means more skill points.
For 4,000 caps, I can install a logic coprocessor.
And more... oh, I don't have the caps right now. Okay.
Evening.
Well, maybe... oh, you know, I know what happened. It's because I forgot to turn my chips in at the Silly me. It's because I forgot to turn in my chips at the Atomic Wrangler. Silly me.
Wanna get lucky? Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler.
You know what I want? I want there to be no witnesses. But who is detecting me? Stop looking at me. Ah, crap. Alright, reload.
Wanna get lucky? Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler.
Maybe I gotta get rid of this guy first, because these guys are gonna get annoying. Who is seeing me? Maybe the king over there? Oh, now I go hidden. Thanks. And detected again. Your lucky day. You get to live for now. That is a temporary state of affairs, buddy. Okay, let's go back here and actually cash in my chips.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. In what currency would you like your payout? Non-caps currencies will have fractions paid out in caps.
I'll take my payout in caps.
Caps it is. Will there be anything else?
That's all. There we go. Now I can afford a couple implants. I can afford 1.5 implants. It's something. So let's head to the medical clinic again. There goes the beer. Or the whiskey, whatever the fuck. What I find funny is you can just rouse NPCs from their sleep and they don't even hold it against you.
You're back.
Yeah, I'm back. I want to get intelligence.
Have a seat in the auto dock. This will take a few hours.
Fine by me. Okay. Now I'm just that much smarter. Hallelujah. Max intelligence, good start. Now what else do I want to do while I'm out here? I could go into the strip. I do have the enough to pass the credit check. Well, I mean, why not? It's not like this is going to be done the correct way anyway, so we'll just keep on going. This walk speed is so slow. This is running, by the way. You think that's slow? This is walking. Yeah. So, count your... Oh, hi. Rude dude. While I'm here, I'm just gonna fix up my tire iron with yours. Thank you. And here's the strip north gate. We're gonna go talk to the Securitron here.
Submit to a credit check or present your passport before proceeding to the gate. Trespassers will be shot.
I'll submit to the credit check.
Thank you, sir. You may proceed.
And there we go. We can enter the strip. And we're, what, an hour 15 into this run? Someone's getting shot at down there. Alright. Welcome to the strip. We completely bypassed everything we were supposed to do.
Howdy, partner. You come for a piece, have you? Welcome to New Vegas.
This place looks amazing. Not now, Victor. I'm busy.
Well, sure you are, Rambler. I know you're fixing to serve up some vengeance, but I'm gonna have to point you to the Lucky 38 first. Mr. House, the head honcho of New Vegas, is itching to make your acquaintance. He'll have to serve that cold dish of yours extra chilly.
No thanks. I can handle myself just fine.
Bad idea, partner. That man you're chasing, he's a bad penny, all right. A rattlesnake of a man. Think of Mr. House's antidote.
I know what I'm doing, Victor. I know what I'm doing. So, what's my sneak skill at again? It's a little low. So I'm not going to be able to sneak anything past the bouncer here.
Hey, no one but Omertas are allowed to carry guns into Gomorrah. Check your weapons with me.
Okay.
You'll get these back on your way out.
I don't really need weapons right now anyway, so we're just going to...
Welcome to Gomorrah. How can I help you?
Change caps for chips. Bada boom. Alright. Now let's go find a poker table. I mean a blackjack table. Whatever the fuck table. And go. And that's blackjack. I like that. I hate when that happens. Oh. I hate when that happens too. Just stand on that. There we go. Sometimes the game will just waste your time by giving you bad hands and or giving the dealer better hands, as can be seen here. But still, double down whenever you can, and eventually you'll get your investment back and then some. Ah, for fuck's sake. Sometimes doubling down on a risky hand will cause you to go bust, but... And sometimes... I was kind of gambling on an ace there, but that didn't happen. Hope for two? Nope, bust. Them's the risks. Yeah, this is what almost max luck looks like, right? So now I don't even have enough to double down anymore. And now I just lost my entire investment, which means we're just gonna reload, because that's bullshit. I'd like to remind everybody, 8 luck. 8 luck. Yes, you know, we're gonna come back to this casino later anyway. It doesn't really matter, but eh. No, I'm not gonna go talk to Sunny Smiles in the Prospector Saloon. I'll take that, and that, and that. I'll take that, and that, and that. Alright. What else we want to do here? What am I looking at? Special stats? I've got 2,300 caps, almost 2,400. What do we do here? Could do more gambling. And yeah, I'm going to all these because they have skill magazines, and I forgot to go get those over there, didn't I? Okay. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Okay, skill magazines. That will help. Let's check in to see if I can pass some of these speech skills. I don't know if I will, though. There's the tops. And there's the Ultra Lux. You know what? I got another idea. We're gonna dip out of here and go back to Good Springs. The reason we're doing this is because I've gotta go down this way. We're gonna start making our way to Prim and to the Canyon wreckage, because we got some business we can tend to in there. The Canyon wreckage is where the start of Lonesome Road is. What I find kind of neat is that there's... each of the DLCs has a starting point in all 4 cardinal directions, and the ultimate destination fits with each one. Like, if you go out to the east, that takes you to Dead Money in the Sierra Madre. If you go south, that takes you to the Old World Blues, and you get taken to Big Mountain. If you go north, that takes you to Zion Valley in Utah, where Honest Hearts takes place. And if you go west, that takes you to the Divide, where Lonesome Road takes place. There's a few things I want to get done while I'm here. One thing, like I said, find a few more locations to fast travel to. I should go to Sloan at some point so I can handle a few things up there for some free experience. And I should double check to make sure I'm not missing anything valuable in these things. Oh, that's empty. Anything valuable in these things. Oh, and when you find these powder ganger camps, beginners trapped with these, be careful because there are powder charges. I have gotten myself blown up by those more times than I care to admit. I don't like them. This is actually the route that you're meant to take as a first-time player, because if you go up the road out of Good Springs toward Red Rock Canyon in this general direction, that takes you through a whole bunch of cazadors. If you go up the highway this way, through Sloan and beyond, you run into Deathclaws. So you're asking for trouble no matter which way you go. Ah. That, on the other hand, is somewhere I do know I'd like to be, because there's some useful stuff in there. And a little gecko. Geckos ain't shit. This gecko doesn't even want to deal with me. What a little bitch. Alright, you want to run? You can run. Oh, now you want to tussle? You want to tussle? I can tussle. Oh, God. A couple of you want to tussle, huh? Jesus. Okay. What else do we got? Anything I got on me to... I don't really have anything... I've got the Brahmin steak, but I don't want to waste that. Silly as it may seem. I'm going to take some purified water. Not a lot, but... And a stim pack, just to, as a buffer. There we go. The geckos are dead. We can take all this stuff off of them. I don't seem to remember there being a fiend corpse up here. Strange. Jalapeno, I'll take that. Alright, up here we've got Lone Wolf Radio Station, which is where you can get some useful stuff. Various junk and gear and all that crap. There should be some scrap metals, some scrap electronics, I think sensor modules? Ham radio, fission battery, not helpful. Scrap electronics, I'll take that. Sensor modules, I'll take those. A star bottle cap, sure, why not? It's only a matter of time before Malcolm Holmes coming after me then. Nothing in there. Wasteland Survival Guide is excellent to have. Another lead pipe so I can repair the one I've got. Okay. No scrap metal here, but it's perfectly fine. But I didn't discover Good Springs source. That's... I thought I discovered it already. Strange. Very strange. Well. Oh, more of you, huh? Alright. Repair that. And we're just gonna shoot him dead. Yeah, real intimidating. Ah, stupid gun. Yeah. We're not going to be sticking with a 9mm for very long. It's not very effective against higher level enemies. Alright. Well, they're taken care of. I got a little more gecko meat to work with, which means we can go find a campfire, which should be down by the... Is that another body? No, it's just... Should be down this way, I think. I might have gone right past it, even. No matter. Barton Thorne should be around here, the little bastard. Get all that stuff. Never underestimate survival, folks. That's my advice to you. Ah, that's what we wanted. A campfire. Make some gecko steak, a snakebite tourniquet, and some... I'm gonna wait on the healing powder, actually. There we go. Now we discovered Good Spring Source. Now we can head on down to Prim. But we're not going to Prim as our ultimate destination. What we want to do is go to the canyon wreckage. Take some of those gecko steaks and hork them down. And we'll make our way to Prim, perhaps, and get Eddie fixed up, I think. I think, anyway. Depending on how this goes. Oh, I'm still wearing the naughty nightwear. That's why I took so much damage. Damn it. Let's see. Dapper Gambler hat? Or pre-war hat? They look pretty similar, don't they? Well, I'll take the Dapper Gambler hat. Doesn't have any damage threshold, but it should be. And preferably something that isn't Naughty Nightwear, which has no damage resistance whatsoever. How about we put on the sheriff's hat and the armored Vault 13 jumpsuit, which is functionally the same as the lightweight leather armor that it gave me, but it's not as valuable. So I could probably pass this off to a companion or something. If I were actually using companions, now that I think about it, but... And since I'm not playing on hardcore difficulty, companions aren't going to die on me. So that's one less thing to worry about. Ooh, they just killed a radroach. Scurry. And now they want to tussle. Well, that's how you want to do it. It may be early yet, but I'm going to tell you now, folks, never underestimate melee and unarmed. They will do you a whole world of good if you get the right build going. And honestly, this is a somewhat recent discovery for me. Back when I first started playing, I wondered, why the hell would I ever want to...
Where the hell do you think you're going? Prim is off limits.
Thanks for the warning.
Be careful. You may want to talk to Lieutenant Hayes. He's in a tent down the road. Just stay on the west side of the overpass if you don't want to get shot.
Yeah. Anyway, as I was saying... Damn, what was I saying? Ah, yeah. My discovery of the potency of melee and unarmed is a recent discovery. I do have Ripper. Why don't I use that? Oh, and one thing I should also note is any weapons you see in this game that say ignores DT, DR, That means it ignores damage threshold and damage resistance. Or at least it should, because it's bugged. An engine bug renders that part of the weapons non-functional, so... They're still good weapons. Automatic melees usually are. But they're not as good as they otherwise would be, unless you take the Piercing Strike perk. And what Piercing Strike does is it lets you ignore 15 points of damage threshold, which is most enemies in the game. Most. Not all. Just most. Now we got trouble over here, so we're gonna take out these convicts. A lot of good stuff on you. Unfortunately, that just put me overweight, so we gotta repair a few things. Yeah, come and get me. Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh, that is beautiful. Yeah, the Ripper is fun. It's so much fun. Alright, what else did I pick up? Naughty Nightwear. Fix those up. And we're gonna hop into here. Hey, look. Another order. And this is Eddie. Do I have what I need to fix him? Let's see. Do I have... Oh, I'm one scrap metal short. Well, good thing there's scrap metal just sitting right here for me. We are going to repair him with the parts. And just like that, Eddie is back in action. Very good. Eddie's main gimmick is that he gives you... Oh, there's one of those boxes again. He gives you extra Take those. He gives you a little extra perception. Effectively takes it up to 10 so that more enemies appear on your radar. Helpful, but like I said, we're not really going to be relying on companions for this playthrough, so you can stick around for now. But almost anyone who plays this game swears by taking Eddie as their non-human companion, and then they take Boone as their human companion, and then you just steamroll the rest of the game. With the exception of the DLCs, because you can't actually bring companions into the DLCs. Not without mods, or console commands. That is a thing I'll bring up. There are console commands in this game, plenty of them, that I used to think pressing the tilde key would just lock me out of doing anything and break the game. But what it does, as you can see, is it brings up the console command down here. You can type stuff in, and you can use COC Novac if you want to go to Novac. You can see move to QT to move to the quest target. You can TAI to disable AI, TCL to no-clip yourself. Rather hold off on using that as much as I can help it, because I'd rather just use that in case I get stuck somewhere and have no way of getting out again. That is a possibility. It could happen. It has happened. Am I going the right way? No, Canyon Wreckage is back this way. And I'm pretty sure that when you're going through this, you're supposed to... You meet Victor at Novac and Boulder City on your way to New Vegas, but since I just made a beeline there, when we go to those places, he's not going to be there anymore. But again, I already warned you guys that I'm going to be playing this wrong, so to speak. Doing everything out of order. So this first stream is just me getting set up for what's to come later on. And getting rid of these coyotes that keep respawning here every time you want to... Sorry, little fella. I know there's another one. Ooh, and Graves. A revolver? Okay. We're gonna send Eddie away because we can't do the DLC with him. Name based somewhere in Michigan. Somewhere in Nevada, but you get the idea. Alright. Eddie's gonna go back to Prim. And we are gonna go into Lonesome Road. The coordinates you received lead you to this canyon filled with storm-tossed wreckage. Beyond lies the Divide. Lonesome Road is intended for experienced couriers, level 25 or higher. You cannot take companions with you on the road ahead, nor bring any you find out with you. You can carry whatever equipment and gear you have with you without restriction. However, God, this is clunky. No, I'm not getting Animal Friend. I've set my charisma to 1, and it's not going to get much higher. If the journey proves too difficult, or you need to resupply, you can retrace your steps and return to the Mojave at any time. If you're prepared, then continue into the storms of the Divide. History awaits. Well, let's go see what awaits. And also, I do not have a lot of carry capacity on me, so I won't be able to carry a whole lot with me. That is actually a little bit of a problem. We're going to go back and put some of the stuff away. We don't need these. We don't need that. Don't need that. Don't really need that. No. 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 Amazing how much space this shit takes up. Not going to be using that. Not going to use that. No. No. Definitely no. Not really. Okay. Now I can bring out whatever I take with me. And just leave that there for later. There's a lot of secret places in this, including right here. We can go up here and find this, which is all that stuff. And also, you might have noticed that upon entering the DLC, I was automatically healed up. Useful, but not something I was really trying to take advantage of. And over here, we've got another little secret up here, I think. Yeah, right here, we got Super Stim Pack. They love hiding all this stuff in out-of-the-way places like that. Okay. Lonesome Road. You can go home, courier. I will. But not now. This console controls access to the silo itself, but it's encrypted beyond your ability to hack. You will need to find something that can break the encryption in order to proceed. I know just the thing. Let's unlock the door. And hop on in here. We're gonna need that arc welder, and not that and that. Pick open the lock. Get some more ammo. Anything useful in here? A duffel bag with stuff in it. And a stim pack. Okay. Now we need to go and get that. And now we unlock the prototype bot pod. And out comes what looks a hell of a lot like Eddie. What was that sound you played? Is it kind of memory glitch? No, it wasn't your boot up sequence, it was a recording. Something about someone called Ralphie. Probably just some old data floating around in your memory. Nothing to worry about. I think I could use your help getting out of here. Can you come with me?
Experiment log 369248/B. I buy Duraframe universal interface override system. This is Dr. Whitley presiding. We've boosted signal gain and enlarged the overflow buffer system. That should ensure 100% connectivity and control. Eddie, whenever you're ready. Yes, success. Reporting full success on 369248/B. Eddie was able to interface with and override the test panel in under 3 seconds. Great job, team. Now let's start on the proposal for the full rollout.
That's a recording from your development. Are you saying you can override electronic security? Only panels with a dish-shaped receiver. The console in the main room had one of those, I think. What was that voice of your creator? What happened to him? I'm sure he's fine wherever he is. Maybe you'll see him again someday. Alright, let's keep moving. Now that we've got Eddie, he can unlock the door, he can unlock the commissaries. There we go. This is a shop. We can buy stuff, we can sell stuff. And I think what we're going to do is... maybe I could have brought some of the stuff with me to sell it, but that's neither here nor there, is it? MREs are really good for healing items and really good for selling. What can we get rid of? Don't need the hammers. I don't know why I'm carrying those around. That should be okay for now. Don't need the submachine gun. Not gonna be using that. Okay. Now, let's move onward through the silo, and we are going to take the arc welder because that's how we're going to be dishing out most of our damage here. Where'd he go? There he is. Just a little slow. And look at that. Yes, happy beeping. We're gonna keep going for now, I suppose. And we got a circuit board. Take those. You found a module on this broken iBot that can upgrade Eddie. Installing this module grants you the first rank of the Camaraderie perk, allowing Eddie to repair your currently equipped weapon once per day. This perk is accessed through Eddie's dialogue. If you find more upgrade modules, you can unlock further ranks of the perk. When you return to the Mojave, these upgrades will carry over to the original Eddie as well. Fantastic. Let's see if I can hack this open. Okay. 3 out of 7 correct, but which 3? Oh. Well, that was lucky. Nice. Now we can go in here and get some more stuff. Stuff is good. H&H nail gun is supposed to be pretty decent. I've never really used it much because I haven't found it to be that useful, but people have said good things about it. I don't think any of them are really that true, but what do I know? What I do know is there's going to be some... yeah, some trouble. Is there anything down here I should know about? I'm not going to be in Lonesome Road for very long, I'll tell you that much. Because I'm just here to get some stuff. And once I get through this early section, the arc welder will outlive its usefulness, and then I can just go and sell it. Not skilled enough to unlock that one. Come on. There we go. Conductor, maybe. Knives. Lead pipe. Some of that stuff. Surgical tubing. And we can just leave behind the stuff that we don't want. Don't know why I'm carrying around a paint gun. I suspect some of these things that are in these that are classified as junk were going to be used for something else in crafting, but they never were, so they just amount to useless garbage. And unfortunately, there's a lot of useless garbage.
Dr. Grant? What the hell do you think you're doing?
Oh, Whitley, there you are. Orders from Colonel Autumn. He feels the iBot Duraframe project isn't advancing quickly enough. I'm to...
You didn't even disengage his damage avoidance protocols. You're hurting him.
Don't be ridiculous. It's just a machine. See here. I've already increased the navigation system's efficiency by 65%.
Get the hell out of here!
Fine, Whitley. It's your lab. At least until I tell the Colonel about this.
Get used to the lore dumps. Dr. Grant sounds like a war crime waiting to happen. You don't have to tell me. I would have beat the crap out of her. Sounds like Dr. Whitley really cared about you. Ralphie who? You're still not making sense, Eddie. Who the hell is General Winters? The recording mentioned a Colonel Autumn. Terrible story, but we should get moving. I get the feeling that the courier is doing a lot of projecting onto Eddie and Lonesome Road. Ah, yeah, we got some sentry bots in there. What I can do, however, is hack into this. A best case scenario, I would say, when you're doing the hacking minigame, is if you get 0 correct. Because that way you can look for whatever is there that doesn't match up at all with whatever you're trying to do. This... there's a lot of similar words here, aren't there? A-L-T-A-S. No, caverns isn't it either. Okay. Another thing you can do is... yeah. Sometimes there are brackets and things like that in here. And if you find them, you can click them to remove duds or get your allowances replenished. Caverns is wrong. C-A-V-E-R-N. Barrage is wrong. Walking is completely wrong. Okay, so find anything that... W-A-L-K-I... Got it. There we go. So now we can just shut down the security bots in there. And now they're as good as dead. And I can loot them. Alright. What else do we want to do here? Speech go in the right direction. I want... speech to go in the right direction. Sneak go in the right direction. And I want more lockpick. Yeah, that's good. And we're going to get educated so that we get 2 more skill points every time we advance a level. Scrap electronics. Wrench. Can't go in there because it's too hard for me to unlock. Nuka-Cola. And let's move swiftly onwards. Ah, the marked men. These guys have some useful stuff on them. Let's talk to Eddie. That's an impressive multi-tool suite you've got. Bet I can make all sorts of stuff with that. I'd like to make... let me access your multi-tools. I want to make a bunch of... shit. I can't make a bunch of... because I haven't got enough... oh, I don't have enough repair to make weapon repair kits. Okay, let's... damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Alright. Not enough skill for that. So I guess I'll just have Eddie carry this for now. You can take the duct tape, the fission battery. You can take the... what else? you could take the scrap electronics, the scrap metal, the sensor modules, the wonder glue, and the wrenches. Okay. And there is the trouble. But that's what we got the arc welder for. It actually does reasonably well against the... Do a lot better if I didn't get my limbs crippled, but... It's fine. That's fine. We got a doctor's bag for that. But now we need to... Gecko steak. Gecko steak. Suspect I need to go that way. Some point or another. The pistol. Get this guy's stuff. Don't know what the harmonica would be good for. The US Army outfit could be helpful for... codes. And I can't unlock the base commander's terminal. Use Eddie to unlock the mainframe. Could I do this? Not good enough at repairing to do that. Could take those. And I can take that. And the pre-war money. Another arc welder. I will use that to fix the one I got. More of that, more of that. And as I do this, I can just start using it to repair what's in my inventory. Alright. Fixing things. Come on, Eddie. Let's reload. Okay. Open the silos bunkers. Yay. Now we got trouble. Oh god. We really got trouble. Holy shit. Holy shit. Come on. Die. Thank you. Die. Thank you. Okay. I'll be that and that. And more. Oh, I ate all the gecko steak. God damn it. Nuka-Cola then. Why not? I knew this wasn't going to be easy, but Jesus. Ow. 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 Alright, doctor's bag. And we're gonna need to just start stim packing. That's one less problem to deal with, but there's still all the sentries, aren't there? Yeah, that's not good. Shite. Well, this is interesting, isn't it? Come on, Eddie, get up. Still need your help here. Should I just go in with the Ripper? That's a temptation. Let's see what we got here. Anything that I could... MREs aren't really taking enough to warrant dropping those. I guess I got no choice but to fix the Bowie knives. I'm really still not convinced the H&H... What do we need the 9mm for, huh? And we just need to find one more thing. Purified water. There we go. Wow, this is doing basically nothing. At least that works. Crippled my limb, but it worked. Okay, that's what the arc welder's for then. Fine. At least it works on these guys. And it works well. Whew. God damn. Well, that could have gone, worse, I suppose. Screw it, let's take the Nuka-Cola quartz. Get a little irradiated while I'm at it, why not? What else? Why do I have all this bleak venom? What? And a blood pack, that's not helpful, is it? Okay. Ah, that's the sound of Eddie waking up. Welcome back, Eddie. Welcome back. Shit. Do I have any... What's my lockpick at? 41. If I have Locksmith's Reader, I could open that. But I don't. So I can't. Alright. Whatever. We'll just keep going. Steal all that. And I can give Eddie some stuff. These conductors are needlessly heavy. Fission batteries especially. I'll take the conductors. Don't need that. That's fine. And marked scout armor so we can fix that up again. Yay! Okay, here we are. What I'm gonna do here is get myself more of that. And Mentats, why not? Just so I can potentially pass some skill checks here. Today's physician, true police stories. Alright.
There's your signal. Faint, but there. You came. Good. Curious, maybe. You want the Mojave without a flag on your back. That'll end soon. Can't walk the long 15 and not have a nation's shadow fall on you. Maybe you just need to be tested. Or you believe in nothing. We'll see.
Maybe you better tell me who you are and what you want.
I'm a courier. Courier 6 was Courier 6. Like you. And not like you. In all the ways that matter. Spent too many years looking for you. Now letting you come to me. Thought carrying that ship would end you. No. You got lives in you. Hard to kill. Storms, bullets, sand and wind. Yet still you walk. For now.
We'd never spoken before. I'd remember your voice.
Words are the only way couriers meet. Sometimes it's the paths we walk. But no. We've never spoken before now. You may not know my voice, but we've walked the same places. The long 15 to Prim. That wasn't the only road you ever walked. I've been to your home, the place you kept returning to. May not be the place you were born, or the place you gave life to. Same thing. People forget couriers can keep communities alive.
Yeah, this guy loves to just prattle on and on and on and on. So you're the one who sent the radio message, Ulysses.
Not my given name. Close enough. Took it from history. Found it in a book. It's an old world name. Ulysses lived a long time ago. Long before the old world set fire to itself. He made a mark without being myth. Had to fight during a time when his world had two flags. And he had to make them one.
He is, of course, referring to the Civil War. Ulysses, not the myth. You're honoring history, not stories.
History, yes. Ulysses walked a hard road. A general, like Caesar and Oliver. He was brown and stubborn, gave him strength on the battlefield. He led his side to victory, turned 2 flags into one. That's when he lost. When the fighting was done, the sickness took hold. Lesson there. If history's to be believed, one you should heed.
You know, I'm a scholar of history, but I don't even prattle on the topic as much as this guy does.
All right, courier. If the why of it matters to you.
You were supposed to carry the chip.
Meant to. No. Never. You're a burden. Will you swim long enough to let death catch up to you? But you survived. There was death in that package. And while the chip is important to old world,
Yeah.
maybe why you...
So you refused to deliver the chip. What, to set me up to die?
We all have death following us. Only
Yeah, stuff. If you wanted me dead, why wait?
promises to keep.
Yada yada. And what is this place?
The Divide. This place is a slice of it. Old military. Can still smell the pride. And the fear. Hope of the old world. Wrapped in fencing. Covered in storm. Got new inhabitants now. Other than ghosts. More recent. Recruits.
He's talking, of course, about the marked men. Doesn't look like anybody's alive down there.
These new inhabitants, not natives, most of them, came with a duty, purpose, ready to kill each other. The Divide was stronger. Left marks on them too. Not bear, not bull.
I would invite you guys to take a shot every time he goes on about bear and bull, but I'd rather not subject your livers to that. The point is, the marked men are remnants, people who used to be NCR and Caesar's Legion.
If you saw their corpses, you saw mercy. The bear.
Yada yada. I've never seen corpses mutilated like that.
Even as the fires here burned them from within.
Yada yada yada. If they become ghouls, the radiation would strengthen them, heal their wounds, not the scars.
There's truth in your words. In what I've seen of their tactics, movements, recovery. Those wounds. They couldn't live otherwise. The Divide winds have torn the...
Yada yada yada. And how are you speaking through Eddie?
With you. All of them are machines.
Yeah, Eddie's a courier. Enough talking. You went through a lot of trouble to lure me here, so let's get on with this.
America sleeps ahead of you. Its nightmares filled with quakes. That means...
Yada, yada, yada. If we share history, then before going forward, I want to know the past.
Who are you who do not know your history? You came all this way for answers. Only currency I have. Nothing else to be gained. Could turn around, walk away at any time.
Which we will be doing.
If history matters to you, you'll need to earn it. Any logs of mine, I have already cast away in the Divide. They're lost to you. For now, find the trigger for the warheads buried in Hopeville. Use it to keep moving and keep alive.
Fine. I'll find this trigger, then I'll come find you.
The Divide will send its worst against you. It may break you. We'll see if you're stronger. Road gets rougher from here. Courier. Left marks for you. Colors will tell the way if you're smart. They'll lead you to your home one more.
Yeah. Alright, well, that's Ulysses, and he's got stuff to say the least. He's a little, full of himself, I would say. Let's get lockpick up where it needs to be. And I want to get guns a little higher. Because we will be needing guns at some point. Ah, comprehension. That's what I wanted. Which means now we can go in here to the Chinese Army Spec Ops Training Manual. +4 sneak. And Wasteland Survival Guide. +4 survival. And just like that, we are going to leave the Divide and go back to the Mojave for a while. That Eddie will stick around here until I return. And, yep, we got wolves. Or coyotes or whatever the fuck. The arc welder is useless against anything that isn't a robot. So, gotta keep an eye out for that. Is there anything else in here I want to sell? I could go back to that commissary and... let's see. Laser pistol, lead pipe, lightweight leather armor. Sure, I'll take that. And I'll take the Merc Troublemaker armor outfit. Can't take the plasma rifle, it's too heavy. What I could do is just go to the gunrunners and see if they've got enough money to pawn off to. But the commissaries are always going to have a lot of money on them, so...
Welcome, sir or madam.
Yeah, that's real nice to look at, isn't it? Jesus. Okay, don't need that. Don't really need the pistol. Nail gun is useless to me. What do you have that's worth buying? I'm going to take the 4570 government because I will be using that eventually. Okay. That's that. Anything else in here I want to get rid of? Marked scout armor. I wonder. Nah, the armored jumpsuit is better, I think. Let's... Yeah, 60 T versus 8. Heavy. Unless I want to do sneaking, but I could do that just as well with what I've got, couldn't I? Alright. Well, that's that. Now I can go back to the canyon wreckage if I want to, and go to the commissary again. Back to the bunker entrance. Back into the commissary so we can get rid of the other shit we don't want. And then we'll dip out of here and go back to the Mojave for a little while. I do plan on finishing this at some point or another. I feel like the sooner I can get that done, the better, because then I can... Alright, we're gonna get rid of the armor. Don't need that, don't need that. What else can I get rid of? MREs are good for fodder. Get rid of the grenades. Don't think I'm going to be using those. Okay, that'll do. So now I can get even more money and go get another implant. How about that? We're gonna... And yeah, I do have to keep doing that because I can't fast travel from an interior, which is a little obnoxious. Okay. Now, we've got 6,900 caps, which is enough to buy myself another implant, which I think I'm going to do right now. Hello.
You're back.
I'm back. I want to buy an implant. I want to have more strength. And then we're going to go on a little detour, because there's a particular gun I'd like to pick up. And it's going to be down to Prim. And we're going to go this way. we'll be back for Prim and all that stuff later. But for now, I want to go on this way, because there's a few things I want to get, a few places we can go. Lonesome Road is a very difficult DLC, so I don't think we're going to try to tackle that until, I don't know, level 15 or something. And we're currently level 5, so it's a little early to be trying to do that. Ah, and another thing I want to do is get out my tire iron here, because we got some guys coming up here. And there's a challenge you can do with Gunrunner's Arsenal that gives you some extra experience if you kill a certain number of vipers, jackals, scorpions, all that kind of thing. And you use weapons like the tire iron or lead pipe. I don't think the Ripper counts. Miscellaneous challenges. Let's see. Where is it? White Line Nightmare. Kill fiends, vipers, or jackals with tire irons, baseball bats, lead pipes, machetes, 44 Magnum revolvers, or sawed-off shotguns. I don't have a sawed-off shotgun or a 44 just yet. Yeah, I'll get out of here. As soon as I've got you dead. Take all that. Oh, nice. And there goes his head. Oh, that was beautiful. Okay, well. That's that done. But those don't count as who we're after. Those are just escaped convicts. We're looking for gang members. And there's a few of them back there and in there. So that's where we're going to go. Alright. Sneaky. Sneaky beaky. They cannot see me. But I cannot see them either. Oh, that's a... What is a ghoul doing out there? Okay. Oh, they saw me. What have I done? Murdered them. What's it look like I've done? More shit that I can repair in my inventory. Like that. Another varmint rifle to fix up. Okay. That's a couple of them. Now we need to go in here so we can empty. Because there's one or two more that I need to deal with.
You like that?
Well, you're dead. What are you running away for, huh? That's them taken care of. Damn right. Take everything I can get. Other armor. Not that helpful. Wasteland settler outfit. Take that. Alright. Now we can go in here and get rid of the bugs. Which you can easily do by just stepping on them. Anything else in here? Nothing in there. Now we just need to go in here and stomp on these guys. And some free ammo. Shotguns will come into play eventually in this. But not yet. Yeah, that's just how weak these things are. All you gotta do is just stand on them and they're dead. Alright. We're done in here now. But there is a copy of Guns and Bullets that I almost missed. And that's gonna get my gun skills up. So let's find that in my inventory. And there. Iguana bits. rat meat. Why not? And a little rat away. I'm on a mission to make my way to a particular area, because there is where I'm gonna get one of the guns I'll be using for much of the early to mid game. Maybe even carry it all the way to end game. Our destination is going to be Brockflower Cave. It sounds harmless enough, and it is if you don't count the giant rats inside. Made even worse if you take the Wild Wasteland perk, because the giant rats are swapped out for even more deadly rodents of unusual size, and that's a rat scorpion. Let's see if I can hold my own against this guy. Surprisingly well. Okay. I think the Ripper's gonna do me better, though. Hit! Nice! Oh! Get off of me. Hey! The rat scorpion poison glands will be good for making Ruby's casserole and anti-venom. Anyone else want a tussle? Oh, this little guy. You have to give credit where it's due. Ripping things up with the Ripper is a very Hank J. Wimbledon thing to do. Got some more bottle caps, another star cap. I don't know if I'm going to be getting all 50 of the star caps that I need for Legends of the Star, but we will try and see what happens. And we will see if Malcolm Holmes ever turns up. Alright. Now I need to get more Squirrel on a Stick. We need some Sunset Sarsaparilla. Got some leather armor to fix up. And that should be everything. Let's go. And you will see me quick saving a whole hell of a lot because I'm paranoid about this game crashing in the middle of trying to do things. I do not want the game to crash, if I can help it, but I can't really help it. I almost hit up on the idea of saying that when the game crashes, the stream will just end then and there. Yeah, the Ripper does work. And we didn't even take the Piercing Strike perk yet. The Ripper's great if you got a melee crit build, which is what I plan to work my way up to, eventually. What's chasing me? Oh. Pathetic. Alright. Back up this way, so we can go find Mojave Outpost. Discover it, if nothing else. This is the main headquarters for the NCR's Mojave operations. Or at least, kind of. Doesn't matter. Anyway, back down this way then. Because we're going to go up to Nipton, and we're going to go see what's going on in there. Then again, I already know what's going on in Nipton. But there's a few things I want to handle. And one of the quests that I could do here will take me appealingly close to Nipton. Though I don't think I'm actually going to do it yet. Because I want to have a particular companion with me while I'm doing it. With some of the companions, you need to be doing certain things with certain companions at certain times and certain... Yeah. Some of them, you need to build up to their quest, like You do enough stuff with Boone against the NCR, I mean, against the Legion. You do enough stuff with Raoul to remind him of his age, I guess. He's an old man and feeling his mortality, even though he's a ghoul. I don't think I'm going to be doing all the companion quests, because I don't really have the time or patience to do lilies. But goddamn if I can't make some time to just massacre these rat scorpions with the Ripper. Ah, damn. And I've officially hit capacity. Now I need to... anything I can... Suppose I'll just have to drink something, won't I? Or eat something, or... let's take some scotch. Why not? Next destination is up this way toward Nipton. But first, I think we got some more... I don't know if these are jackals, vipers, or what. What they are is about to be dead. Jackals, okay. Yeah, that went well for you, didn't it? Someone shooting behind me? Oh, there's a rat scorpion behind me. And here we got a guy with a cowboy repeater. And he shot me in the head, the bastard. Sheriff's hat is still in pretty good shape, surprisingly. Nothing for it. We gotta start dipping into our stim pack supply. Well, this guy's had enough, I know that much. Holy crap, how many of these guys are there? Ow, ow, ow. Armor condition is dangerously low, huh? Huh, so it is. Alright then. We don't really have much else in the way of armor. We got the leather armor anyway. That's better than nothing. And we're about to die if we're not careful. Could do Nuka-Cola quartz. I'm sure we can get more at some point or another. Murderers, say the people trying to murder me. Come on. I just said come on. Ah, last guy, huh? Got him. Yeesh. The nerve of these guys. You'd think they were trying to kill me. Okay, I want to get repair up to 50 so I can start making some weapon repair kits. And I want... what do I want? I want to get... sneak to keep going up. What I'm really after is going to be hand loader, which requires more repair, which is heading in the right direction. Won't be getting that just yet. Toughness feels like a must, so I can be a little more durable against these guys. Couple cowboy repeaters. Fix those up. Fix up the leather armor. We're almost there. Do I want another scotch? I don't think that's going to help with the super stim pack debuff. Guess we'll just fix up the knives. I was hoping to save these for something, but won't be doing that, will I? And cleavers. Seems like I've fixed everything that I can really fix. Okay. The super stim pack is worn off, but the debuff hasn't. I'm not going to be carrying the metal armor around. That's not worth it. And I don't even have any buff out anymore, do I? Nope. All the buff out is gone. Still carrying around bleak venom for no goddamn reason. Well, if I want to come back and sell that, I can pick it up later. But right now, I need to just... This is what happens. Just trying to carry too much shit. Cowboy repeater. More leather armor. Oh. No, I am just under. Okay. What can I get rid of then? This isn't really worth much. We can make some fiery purgative. Cure animal poison, but get a little... lose endurance, but lose radiation. That seems useful. Snakebite tourniquet, that's good. Gecko steak, good. Think of better uses than just that. Alright. I thought that was a skill book, but it's just debris. Damn it. What's in here? More frag grenades, okay. And we'll be on our way. Now that we've got... I'm sure I'll be able to find more Nuka quartz further down the line if I really need it, but... What is all that gunfire all about? Yeah, these two, it just sounded a lot worse than it usually does. So who's gonna win this fight? Now I'm just gonna sit here and watch. I want to see who wins the fight. There. The fight is won.
Thanks for the help. Crazy bitch just attacked me out of nowhere.
Any idea why?
No, none at all. We've been traveling together since I picked her up a few days ago. And she's been friendly this whole time. We'd actually been flirting a little when she suddenly pulled a gun out and began yelling at me to hand my caps over. Now that I think of it though, she laughed when I threw her my money. I think what she really wanted was my Lucky Charm necklace.
Lucky Charm necklace?
Yeah, every once in a while you can find a cap with a blue star on it. They're pretty rare, so I started collecting them. And once I had enough, I made a necklace out of them, since I thought they were lucky. And maybe they are, since you managed to show up at just the right time.
All sorts of nasty people are looking for caps like those. You'd be safer if you got rid of them.
Really? I had no idea. And here I've been carrying them all this time, never knowing how dangerous they were. What do you think I should do with them? Bury them or something?
I can hold on to them for you. I'm not worried about the people that are looking for them.
They're all yours. I sincerely hope they work better for you than they did for me.
Let's just steal everything off of him. And now we can see Thomas's journal. Let's see. Things finally seem to be turning around. I made a nice bundle of caps turning in some scrap in the last town I passed, and now I have a new traveling companion. Her name is Jacqueline, and she's pretty cute. I'm not going to get ahead of myself here, but things are looking up. And to think, I was actually beginning to doubt the power of my lucky necklace. Now what's all this for? What I found back at the Nipton road stop. Guess whose luck keeps rolling? I can hardly believe my luck. Literally, I'm agape. Just now I was approached by a rather intense young man calling himself Mr. Fox. Yeah, right. When we were alone in my office, he let it be known that he is a member of Caesar's Legion. You knew that NCR troops and powder gangers often spend time in Nipton. It turns out that the Legion hates and wishes to make an example of both groups. The NCR for obvious reasons, and the powder gangers for harassing Legion raiding parties on the side of the river. I didn't have to think a moment about Mr. Fox's proposition before accepting it. All I have to do is convince the powder gangers to kidnap the NCR troops at night. When both groups are in town, the Legion boys will scoop everyone up. Ha! For this simple task, I've been offered 8,000 caps. I can almost go back to the NCR right away. But who knows how much else I might make off this Legion lackey. I'm gonna start stockpiling some supplies in a safe house between here and the Mojave outpost, just in case I decide to head back home in a hurry. Very exciting. Signed with a steady hand on the keyboard, Super Mayor Joseph B. Stein III, Esquire. Huh. Not the name I'd have given you, but... Yep, here he is, everybody!
Yeah! Who won the lottery? I did! Smell that air! Couldn't you just drink it like booze?
That's Oliver Swanick for you. What sort of lottery did you win?
What lottery? The lottery! That's what lottery! Are you stupid? Only lottery that matters! Oh my god, smell that air!
Are you a powder ganger?
Powder ganger? What? I mean, yeah, it used to be, sure. But not no more. Powder gang is small time, man. I'm a winner! I won the motherfucking lottery!
I need to get going.
Bye.
And now, as is tradition... In case anyone feels bad about what I just did, just know that if I let him go, he would just run off that way and get killed by rad scorpions. And this is what used to be Nipton. What's left of Nipton. Anything good in here? Locksmith's Reader would have come in handy earlier, but we won't worry about that. What about in here? Anything good? Empty that. Nope, empty there. This feels a little suspicious. Take that. Why would there be nothing in here? Maze? Maze? Well, they didn't raid the fridge. More for me. And I think that'll be good. Brahmin steak, crispy squirrel bits, Dandy Boy apples, dog meat, ugh. Iguana stick. Oh yeah, and get rid of the tin can, because I do not think I need that. Oh, the tin can's already gone. But the fork isn't gone. What am I carrying a fork for? Go away. And a hammer. Go away. Not even worth carrying around a cell. Hello.
God damn it! I was nodding off until you barged in here, and I don't hurt when I sleep. Just give me some goddamn medics and fuck off, will you?
Why are you still here?
I don't know. I just love it here. What the fuck do you think, asshole? Prize for second place was I got to live, but they beat my fucking legs with hammers. I'm fucking crippled, get it?
I don't have any medics for you.
Bullshit. You're holding. You just want it all for yourself.
How did you survive?
Luck, that's how. I'm just that fucking lucky. You're looking at the second place winner of the Nipton lottery. That asshole Swanick took first place. So him they let walk.
Tell me about the lottery.
It ain't like we came to Nipton to play it. Me and my crew had it worked out to kidnap some NCR troopers who come to town to get laid. Had it all worked out with the scumbag mayor. We were going to ransom them off, keep their weapons for ourselves, a nice score.
And how'd the plan go wrong?
We get in position, and next thing we know, we're surrounded by those fucking Legion freaks. They dragged us and everybody else into the center of town. And that asshole with a dog on his head, he starts talking about how we're bad people. He said we needed to be punished for what we did. Not all of us, but some of us. And then he gives everyone a fucking lottery ticket.
What happened after everyone got lottery tickets?
What do you think? They started drawing tickets and that's how people got punished. First up was the lucky losers. They got decapitated. Guess that's lucky cause it's pretty quick. Then came the crucifixions. God damn, but those went on and on and placed runners-up got enslaved. I got the fuck beat out of my legs. In the winter, they let go free.
You said some of the people were enslaved?
Yeah, a bunch of those Legion fucks dragged them off right away. They were headed east, if you're feeling heroic.
I'll do what I can to save them.
Don't act like you'd be doing me a favor. I don't give a fuck.
And what happened to the mayor?
Him? When his ticket came up, they burned him alive on a pile of tires.
And the town?
The Legion happened. What the fuck's it look like?
Uh-huh.
Bye.
And, nothing going on there. I must have picked this place clean except for up here because this is still locked. And for a split second I thought I was going to be stuck and have to use the console command to fix it. Seems like I need more booze. Alright, anything worth taking in here? Looks like it's pretty... Well, Sunset Sarsaparilla and Wonderglow are fine. And the safe is just... Alright, fix the pistol. And this is just a bathroom. Looks like we've taken everything worth taking in here. Okay. Moving swiftly onward then. Yeah. Nope. I see a glass pitcher. I need a couple of those. And away we go this way. With all these crucified powder gangers. There might be some good stuff in the houses. The ones I can actually get inside anyway. Ah, here's the door. Some of them may have good stuff, some of them may just be... Oh, I can open the cage, huh? Sure, why not? Free experience. And I forgot about all the booby traps. Oh, I don't see that pressure plate. Bro! I'll take the Legionnaire. Why not? Yeah, they trapped the hell out of this place. What? How does a refrigerator get locked? Is that a thing? I'm genuinely curious now. Taking all that stuff because it could come in handy for making caravan lunches. Damn. If I ain't a little... Get up. Don't want to sit right next to a mine. Damn, if I ain't... Yeah, I'm being a little bit of a pack rat, aren't I? What else we got here that we could get rid of? If anything. Doesn't look like there's anything I want to get rid of, honestly. Suppose I could just... The shotgun's not that valuable, it's just weighing me down for no good reason. And what else? We get rid of. The problem is there's just too much shit for me to... I'm too reluctant to get rid of this. Unless I eat the Brahmin steak. Might help. Yes, it does. Okay. Cool. We'll be back to raid this place a little later, I think. Well, if it isn't, Walpace and Calta.
Don't worry. I won't have you lashed to a cross like the rest of these degenerates. It's useful that you happen by. I want you to witness the fate of the town of Nipton, to memorize every detail. And then, when you move on, I want you to teach everyone you meet the lesson that Caesar's Legion taught here. especially any NCR troops you run across.
What lessons do you teach here?
Where to begin?
Jesus.
We are weak, and we are strong. This much was known already. But the depths of their moral sickness, their dissolution, Nipton serves as the perfect object lesson.
What exactly happened here?
Nipton was a wicked place, debased and corrupt. It served all comers, so long as they paid. Profligate troops, powder gangers, men of the Legion, such as myself. The people here didn't care. It was a town of whores. For a pittance, the town agreed to lead those it had sheltered into a trap. Only when I sprang it did they realize they were caught inside it too.
You captured everyone?
Yes, and herded them to the center of town. I told them their sins, the foremost being disloyalty. I told them that when legionaries are disloyal, some are punished, the others made to watch. And I announced the lottery. Each clutched his ticket, hoping it would set him free. Each did nothing, even when loved ones were dragged away to be killed.
I admire the purity of the Legion's justice.
It has a stark beauty, doesn't it? I'm glad you can appreciate it. Now go, and teach them what you learned here. There will be more lessons in the days ahead.
More lessons indeed. Let's go back to the Mojave outpost, because I need to get rid of some of this shit. I'm just being weighed down now for... Ugh. Case in point. Oh my god, I'm slow. Okay. Well, this is gonna be a little while, isn't it? Unless I can... No, I don't have anything that'll... Damn. Okay, well, it's gonna be a little bit of a walk then. Slowly but surely, we'll make our way over there. You know what I should do is get my barter up so I can get the pack rat perk. That way, smaller items weigh half as much. Almost. Because in there's a bartender who sells booze and, more importantly, has a lot of caps on here, usually. What am I holding anyway? 9mm. Yeah, I really don't anticipate using the 9mm for too terribly long. Okay. We're in. We can go talk to Lacey.
New face in the outpost. Must have come from the north. So, what do you have?
What do you have for trade?
Take a look.
Let's see what I got here. Get rid of the 10mm. We're not going to use that. Or the cleaver. Don't need frag mines. Ooh. Bleak venom I can get rid of. Yeah, that's just weighing me down for no good reason. I'm going to use it. What else have we got that we can afford to ditch? At this point, anything we can afford to lose, we're going to lose it. Weapons. I don't really need the submachine gun. That can go away. Revolver's not needed. Pistol's not needed. And we... see. I suppose that's it, actually. Ah, crap, I'm still overburdened. Well, I could, suppose I could do a little booze again. Do I have any booze? Scotch. Alright, that'll do. Now, what we can do, quick save, and we can sneak on up here, possibly.
You a courier?
Nope, she saw me coming.
So,
This might be your lucky day. If you don't mind walking a bit. And your eyes are good.
Depends on the work.
I think there's trouble in Nipton. No traffic from there on the roads. And while I can explain that away, smoke from the town I can't. I'm sure it's been hit. What I need to know is if they survived it. Might be powder gangers with all that smoke in the air. If there's anybody left, they'd be in the Nipton Town Hall. Go there. Check it out. Let me know what you find.
Already been there. Nipton was attacked by the Legion.
Legion this far west? You're fucking kidding me. That's not outside the border. They're moving in, and fast. Nipton wasn't the most friendly town, but... Alright, thanks for checking on that. Wish it set my mind at ease. Now I'm more on edge than ever.
Didn't mean to be the bearer of bad news.
Unless you burn the town, don't take blame that's not due. Things are gonna get uglier before the year's out. Well, thanks for hoofing it there and back, even if it was bad news. Wish we could spare the troops to go hunting, but orders are to stay put. Fucking Mojave's going to hell, and all I can do is sit here and watch.
Well, that's an easy quest. Doubly so, because we can turn in another one with this guy.
Coming from the north? Must be crazy to brave those roads.
Legions attacked Nipton, burned and killed everyone.
What? There's no way. We're miles from the Colorado. They aren't even waiting for the dam to fall. They're already inside the borders. We'll never stop them. Not at this rate. We're doomed.
Might as well call yourself Killjoy instead of Killborn.
If the news is bad, I'll let the men know. Watch yourself.
Well, that's a little more free experience. Now we're going to go back to Nipton, because I still want to get that thing that I wanted. And that thing that I wanted is over that away. In that general direction. Now, I'm not going to be taking the road, because as much as you're told to stick to the roads, it's safer that way. Yeah, not so much here. We're going to take the high ground. Because on that particular stretch of road, there are raiders waiting for me. And I do not feel like letting them get the drop on me. So let's get the tire iron again. And go give those bastards what for. Then I can make my way to Brockflower Cave. That's going to take me over there. Yeah, that's about where I want to be. I know they're up here somewhere. And one of them has a grenade launcher. I'm pretty sure this is the same group of fuckwads that really screwed me over way back in the day when I was trying permadeath runs. This is not the first time I've streamed New Vegas. Oh boy. Yep, someone's got an automatic weapon over there. Let's deal with you first. One down. And you can go down. I love that when you cripple their head, you just lock them into a stun animation. Alright. That's them taken care of. Oh crap, the scotch wore off already. Alright, what can I lose? Well, this is basically worthless now, so... That's fine, it served its purpose. There we go. This game could be a little picky about which cliffs you can climb and which ones you can't. Well, it's pretty uneventful out here, knock on wood. Now we just need to make our way to Wolfhorn Ranch, the Legion raid camp, and soon after that we will find the cave that we're after. Wolfhorn Ranch is right here. You know, I also should think about another place. Thinking about it now. Maybe I will do that, actually. I'm gonna take care of things here first, though. Chopper is not a weapon I'm gonna be using, but it's good for selling, at least. Another varmint rifle. So we can patch that up. We can fix Chopper with the cleaver. And I'm still overweight. Still over encumbered. What did I pick up that's so damn heavy? I'll take some purified water. Squirrel stew. That'll help. Now we gotta make our way over there. Just a prospector over there. Harmless. You know what, though? Actually, I think passing through here should be... Yep! We got a traveling merchant here.
Hey there, need anything?
Yeah, I'd like to see your wares.
Sure, here's what I got.
What do you got? I want all that. Those are gonna come in handy at some point. I don't think I'm gonna be able to afford them, though. I want that. What else? Oh man, this guy's got some good stuff that I... Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get rid of Chopper. Just get rid of the varmint rifle. We don't need the Merc Cruiser outfit. Or the Storm Chaser hat. Get rid of those.
Legend.
I'd like to be able to hang on to those anti-material rifle parts, but I just can't afford them right now, so this will have to do. So right here we got the Legion raid camp. But what I'm really after is just a bit east of it. I think northeast? Yeah, a little east of here is where we're going to be going. But I wonder if I can cook anything while I'm here. More of that. Still can't really justify that. Nah. What I could do, actually, now that I got that marked, I'm going to go back up to the New Vegas Medical Clinic. I want to see how much I've got. I do have enough for another implant. Okay.
You're back.
I'm back. I want to buy an implant. More agility. Don't worry about the money. In time, we can turn this game's economy into our own personal plaything, but that's further down the line. Right now, my priority is going to be heading up this way, because I got a little something I want to do over here. Once I get my character built up properly, what I'm going to be grabbing is going to be even more potent, as you will see. But even now, it should be pretty damn useful. Because what I'm looking for... Ah, we got some mad Brahmin here. Sorry, fellas. Got no choice but to attack them. And them. Nice. Now over here we're gonna go find the That's where I want to be. Fields Shack. Right over here. Because in here, we got one of the most potent weapons in the whole game. Anyone not familiar, or even anyone who is familiar with this game, may be surprised by what that is. And what that is... Take all that ammo. Nothing helpful in here. There it is. Abilene Kid LE BB gun. I'll be helping myself to that, thank you very much. Oh, and a star bottle cap, too. That's a nice bonus. I'm gonna pop that over there. So yeah, what I've got here is one of the most busted weapons in the game. No joke. If you know how to use it. And you got a decent stealth build, which I'm still kind of working on, but take all that. Yeah. Alright, what we need to do is stay hidden. The Abilene BB gun is, well, on paper it's a piece of shit. Let's take a look at the stats, in fact. 3 damage per shot. So each BBI fire is only going to do 3 damage. That's not a lot. But... yes, I did in fact just take someone's head off and make their head explode with a fucking BB gun. Oh man, I love this thing. Yeah. Yeah, this thing has some ridiculous crit damage, so you can do some serious damage with this thing. It's a really good early game weapon if you're going for a stealth build. What could be tricky, of course, is actually landing the shots, because this is a hits. It's not a hit scan. It actually has some travel time with the pellets. So you need to be very precise with it, lead your shots, or just use VATS. But I don't really have the build for a good VATS hit anyway, so what we're gonna do is keep on going this way to... something going on. I think... yeah, we should be close to where I need to be, and where I need to be is Brockflower Cave. And over here we got a lot of Brockflowers. Ah. And over there we got a lot of Night Stalkers. Okay. Night Stalkers are deceptively, and I do mean deceptively, fucking deadly. Holy crap. Well, at least we got some Night Stalker blood out of that. But still, holy shit. Oh, they're stuck. Ha 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 ha. Prospector's got another cowboy repeater. Take the glasses, because why not? Fix the cowboy repeater. Pick more Brockflowers. Okay, welcome to Brockflower Cave. Brockflower Cave is where we're going to get another one of our go-to weapons. If I can find the entrance. There we go. Oh, a hollowed out rock. Nice. There it is. Night Stalkers were guarding it. Alright. We need to be a little careful here, because again, these giant rats are deceptively deadly. I might be able to get some sneak attack crits on them, though. The Abilene BB gun should be of some assistance here. Alright, where are they? Like I said, I could bring a companion to have them do all the work for me, but where's the fun in that? Alright. It's only a matter of time before I stumble upon some of these bastards. And there's a lot of them. Oh boy. Well, there's one. Alright, time for the cowboy repeater then. See how much of my health is already gone? Come on. Got it. Well, that's one. Far from done, though. There's a lot more where that came from. I think I actually got one. Sweet. And there goes another. Nice. Holy crap, the Abilene's actually doing some work. How am I going to get out of this one? Probably the Ripper. Die. There we go. Do I have any frag mines? No, I got rid of them. Alright. Maybe I can... If I aim for center mass on that rat. That's a little helpful anyway. They're gonna come up for me, but I can at least soften them up a little. Oh god, no, 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 no. Shit. Alright, come on. Ow. Ah, damn it. You see what I mean? Deceptively deadly. So that is the first death of the run. Oh, for fuck. No. We're not doing that. We're just gonna go back and try to get that sneak crit. That's one. Come on. Nope. Yes, I am save scumming a little bit. I don't really fucking care at this point. Wait, I figure this game's gonna be cheap, so can I. Damn it. Alright, time for the Ripper then. And maybe a little medics. At least resist some of the damage. This thing's gonna get a lot more deadly once I get Piercing Strike and a good melee build going. Come on. Die. Stop crippling me. Damn it. Where'd they go? Okay. Jesus Christ. There we go. One less thing to worry about. Did some good damage at least. Killed a couple of them. Come on. I really don't want to waste the stealth boy on this. There goes another one. Good, good, good. Where are the last ones? Ah, for fuck's sake. Come on. I promise you, this is gonna be worth it in the end. Oh, there's another one in there I didn't see. Okay. Bro. Did not realize there was one in there. It's not even... There we go. Now we need to pop a Med-X, Phase, purified water, and a stim pack, Ripper, and let's go to town on these guys. Ow. There. Okay, that's all of them. Thank God. We're gonna get Barter going in the right direction so we can get Pack Rat. And we're gonna keep Guns going in the right direction. Actually, no. We're gonna get Repair going in the right direction so we can get that going. Because I really want to get Hand Loader sooner rather than later. Toughness. What do I want? More critical damage. Junk rounds. Junk rounds is useless. Lady Killer, not really helpful. Light Touch. Yeah, that'll do. Stupid sound glitches. Okay. Magazine, magazine. Nothing in the desk. Cat Eye. Rat away. We will take Wonder Glue, Stim Pack. More Cat Eye. Should we make some Programs Digest? Isn't there a skill book in here somewhere? There might be. Or there might not be. Surgical tubing, I'll take. Med-X, tweezers, forceps, scalpel, stim packs, medical brace, radiation suit. Didn't mean to do that. This is what we came for. Rat Slayer. Okay. Now we need to drink some booze if we have any and get the hell out of here. Ah, damn. Must already be on some booze or stealth strength boost of some kind. That's annoying. Well, let's just get rid of some of the stuff we got by munching on it. Why not? I'm just gonna use a doctor's bag to get all that back in shape. Still 2 over, huh? Okay. Rat Slayer can not be repaired because I got rid of the... Damn. Well, we're gonna make that number 1, that number 3. And I suppose what we can do is use the weapon repair kits to fix this up a little bit. Get it in better condition so we can sell it later. Well, that was worth it, because now we've got Rat Slayer. Rat Slayer is this right here. It is a unique variant of the varmint rifle. It's got a silencer, extended mags, and a scope with night vision. And it's got a nice crit bonus. So that's going to be of some serious help to us. We're going to get out of here because there's nothing else for us here at this point. And see if we can make our way up to Novak. Which should be right this way. Apparently I've been spotted by something. I don't know who or what. I don't really care. Novak should be up this way somewhere. I'm hoping to get there before a particular time so I can do another quest up here. Ah, I see Dinky the dinosaur. We're going the right way. I also see a bunch of bloatflies. Missed. One bloatfly down. Two bloatflies down. The blowflies are not a great example of the potency of this thing. That's yet to come. Bighorns we are going to leave alone. Don't know if we're going to make it up here in time, but we can certainly try. Worst case, I suppose we can always just wait it out. Oh, another bloatfly, huh? These things move around erratically, making it a little tricky to land a shot on them. There we go. Alright. Let's see if we still have time. I think he's on duty until 9 a.m. Let's see if we can get there before he's gone. Maybe not, because now we got an encampment over here to deal with. Ow! Ow! Who the hell's... Oh, one of them has a grenade launcher, that's why. Shit. Alright. Well, this will be interesting, won't it? Who the hell has the grenade launcher? Doesn't matter, because they're all gonna die. Yep, so busy picking up another weapon. And I think I just finished the challenge. There's the grenade rifle. Some psycho. Rat away. Ugh, it's really annoying. I can't even take everything off these guys because I just don't have enough inventory space for it. But I can do... No, I can't. I can do that. This goes away. Alright, back up to this way. Whew. Had quite the adventure we have. I think I'm gonna call it a part soon, though. We've done a lot. There's still a lot to be done, but all things considered, it's off to a decent enough start. We got things to do. Ah, crap. Of course. Sunset Sarsaparilla. Now we can go this way, and hopefully Boone will still be up there. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe we'll have to go back to Good Springs and do stuff down there as well. Oh, crap. Now I'm really fucked because I need to... More whiskey. Screw it.
Hey there.
Hi, could you please look some other direction? Thank you. 'Cause I need to get in here and steal all your shit. And another one of those. Alright, can I get there in time? Or will he be on his way out?
Welcome to the Dino Bite gift shop. My name
First
is
we'll do
Lee.
this.
You're here for the T-Rex figurines. You're just in time. There's still a few left.
What do you sell here?
Well, there's T-Rex figurines, of course. That's our bread and butter. We also have an assortment of the Repcon factory souvenirs, rockets, things of that nature.
What about supplies? And guns? You sell those?
Guns? Well, yeah, I guess I might have a few. Darn it, no one ever buys the T-Rexes.
Tell me about the souvenir rockets.
They're scale replicas of the real thing. Very detailed. Got a liquid in them that makes them glow. From what I hear, Repcon used to give them out on tours of their HQ up in Henderson. But I guess they had to stop after the first few kids thought they were filled with Nuka-Cola and drank it down. The papers had a name for the condition and everything. They called it the Repcon shakes. Those were bad times for Robco.
And how'd they end up here?
Well, they unloaded what they had left on the Dino Bite as a tax write-off, but that was before my time. Plenty of demand for them, seeing as how they're one-of-a-kind collector's items, but I might still have some in back.
I'd like to see what you got for sale.
Sure thing. Have a look.
You can take this. Damn it. Well, I will need 308 eventually, so I'll take that. I'll take the 357. Could come in handy. What else can we do here? I don't need 9mm rounds. What do I need? Could buy the giant Dinky the T-Rex souvenir. That'd be prohibitively heavy, though. Might be of some use to me. Alright, what else? Gotta get rid of something. Something. But what? I don't need the dynamite, do I? I really am just making my life more harder than it has to be, aren't I? Cancel the transaction and try that again. Take that. I'll take all that. Take all those. 12 gauge 4-aught buckshot. Don't think I want that. Case box, I'll take. Take all your... that. You got some cowboy repeaters on you. Energy cells, empty bottles, doctor's bags. Suppose. There. There we go. See.
God damn it.
There we go.
Sneak up on me like that. What do you want?
Expecting visitors?
Yeah, I guess maybe I am. But not like you. Huh. Maybe it should have been you I was expecting all along. Why are you here?
If you're looking for someone in particular, I could tip you off if I see them.
Yeah, well, you see anybody wearing Legion Crimson or a lot of sports equipment, you just let me know. You still haven't answered my question.
I'm just looking around.
There's nothing up here.
There's a sniper.
I think you better leave.
Just making friendly conversation.
I don't have friends here.
Well, I'm not from here.
No. No, you're not, are you? Maybe you shouldn't go. Not just yet.
Why is that?
I need someone I can trust. You're a stranger. That's a start.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to find something out for me. I don't know if there's anything to find, but I need someone to try. My wife was taken from our home by Legion slavers one night while I was on watch. They knew when to come, what route to take, and they only took Carla. Someone set it up. I don't know who.
You're trying to track down your wife?
My wife's dead. I want the son of a bitch who sold her.
What do I do if I find this person?
Bring him out in front of the nest here while I'm on duty. I work nights. I'll give you my NCR beret to put on. It'll be our signal so I know you're standing with him. And I'll take care of the rest. I need to do this myself.
I'll see what I can do to help you out.
Good. I'll make it worth your while. And one more thing. We shouldn't speak again. Not until it's over. No one in town knows that I know what happened to my wife. Best they never know. Or the Legion will be after me next.
Alright.
Yeah.
Time. Who's got the time? Time. 7:31. Well, he's still on duty. I might be able to... Because, yeah, the Legion Bill of Sale links us right back to this bitch.
Well, welcome to you. You look tired from the road. Why don't you relax a spell? Let this fine town take care of you.
We haven't met yet.
Oh, what am I doing? I got to thinking about making a good impression and plain forgot to tell you my name. I'm Jeannie May. I take care of folks here at the motel, long as they aren't troublemakers. Watch out for strangers.
Is it too late? Shouldn't be.
I hope you're fine.
Nah. Maybe it's too late. Maybe I need to come back another time. I don't know. Well, we're off to a decent start. We got some half-decent weaponry. And we've got... You know, I didn't even notice the kill count on there. That's a nice little detail. Either way, we've done a lot. We've gotten ourselves off to a good start. I think now's as good as any to call it a day. We will come back probably next week. Alright. Consider that day 1 of Fallout New Vegas. There will be more days to come. For now, though, hope you had a good time. Hope you enjoyed the show. Don't know if the next one's going to be as long as this one or short. We'll see what happens. Alright, till next time, everybody. I'll see you around.